One of the worries I hear from people moving to a small town from a bigger city goes something like this. What's there to even do there? I'm worried that we'll be sacrificing having a life outside of my career if we move there. Well, I'm here to tell you that's the farthest thing from the truth here. You're not giving up your fun and adventurous weekends. In Okoboji, you're really just eliminating the big city headaches while keeping the fun and adventurous weekends at your exposure. And in this video, I'm only going to cover a few things today. Just a few. Because if I tried to list everything there is to do in the Okoboji area, we'd be here for hours. So this is only a fraction. Let's start with the one that's been a staple to the Iowa Great Lakes area for years. Arnold's Park Amusement Park. Most folks moving from a city assume an amusement park means a 2-hour drive and a $40 parking lot fee. Not here. This thing sits right on the shore of West Okoboji in the middle of town. And it's been running since 1889. That makes it one of the oldest operating amusement parks on the planet. You've got around 26 rides packed onto 20 acres. The big one is the Legend. It's a wooden roller coaster, one of the oldest still running in America, and it's the heart of the whole park. There's also the Tipsy House, the Ferris wheel right over the water, classic carnival games, the go-kart track of course, and plenty of food and drink options, including the famous Nutty Bar stand. It's the kind of place where you walk in and it just feels like summer vacation. And they keep adding to it. This year, they brought in new rides and upgraded games, plus some premium experiences that are actually pretty cool. They've got dinner in the sky, where you eat a 4-course meal up on the Ferris wheel as it goes around. And out on the water, the Queen II runs dinner cruises and apps and wine cruises on select dates throughout the summer. Now here's the part that tells you this isn't just me trying to oversell the place. Did you know that one little Iowa town pulled in 307,000 people in a single summer? And because many of those folks came back 2 or 3 times, that worked out to more than 700,000 total visits. That happened in 2025, right here in Arnold's Park Amusement Park. And they are hoping to surpass that number in 2026. If you have never been here, you would never guess that the second ranked most popular destination in the entire state of Iowa is right here in the Okoboji area. Arnold's Park Amusement Park ranks second in the entire state. Only the Iowa State Fair beat it in 2025. The second most visited spot in the state of Iowa could be right in your backyard. People drive hours to spend a weekend here in the Iowa Great Lakes and at the Arnold's Park Amusement Park. But once you live here, you're only a 5-minute drive away. And the amusement park, it's just the start, because a ton of live music in town happens right here as well. So let's roll right into that. Why is everybody talking about the concert lineup in this tiny town, you ask? Because we're talking national names rolling through a town many people have never even heard of. Most of the concerts happen at 2 spots. There's the Preservation Plaza, the outdoor green space right at Arnold's Park, and the Roof Garden Ballroom, which is the historic indoor venue. But shows pop up all over town, all summer long. Here's a taste of who's already come through and who's still coming in 2026. To start, you won't even believe who played on the lake in Okoboji. It was Styx, the actual band Styx. Come Sail Away, Mr. Roboto, all of it. And Chubby Checkers played at the Roof Garden as well. And that was just June's entertainment. Last week, Whiskey Myers performed in Arnold's Park on July 2nd. We're talking nationally recognized stars, not just cover bands. And there's still plenty of stars scheduled to perform this summer. Country star Russell Dickinson performs July 10th. Carly Pierce and Sarah Evans play at the Preservation Plaza on July 18th. Crowders, they're coming on July 24th. The Fabulous Thunderbirds take the Plaza on July 25th. Then, August gets wild. Cooper Allen on the 7th, and I saw him perform last year. And let me tell you, he brings a party. Looking forward to seeing him again. This next one will make you laugh. It's John Mulaney, a stand-up comedian, doing a show in Arnold's Park on August 14th. Normally it's all music, so it's exciting to see them trying other things as well. The next night, August 15th, the Kiss tribute band, Hairball, lights up the stage. They make even an old country boy like myself stand up and sing along to some of the greatest oldies rock songs. Now, on top of all the ticketed shows, there's the free Live at the Lake series throughout the summer as well. Tribute bands, local acts, all of it free to the public. Imagine watching a concert from your own boat on the water. You're getting big shows without even having to leave town. If you're curious what it's like to actually own a place here, or have any questions at all, my number's on the screen and in the description. Call or text. Reach out at any time. I'd be happy to help you out. All right, golfers, this next one's for you. And if you don't golf, stick with me because some of this is family stuff too. How many golf courses do you think there are in the Okoboji/Dickinson County area? Type your guess in the comments. Even the locals might stumble on this one. The correct answer is 8 courses. 6 traditional courses and 2 mini golf courses. We'll start with Silver Lake Country Club, located just a few miles west of the Okoboji area. You will find a quiet and relaxing public course sitting on the south side of Silver Lake, just outside of Lake Park, Iowa. This is a 9-hole course with lots of big mature trees and a full-service clubhouse. The next golf course we're going to cover is quiet, secluded, and off the beaten path type of golf course. You schedule your tee times one way. You call or text Dave. He's the owner. That's the only way. The name of the course is Eagle View. It's a 9-hole course, par 30, and on a gravel road between the lakes and Lake Park, Iowa. If you are looking for a quiet and relaxed round of golf, give Dave a call. Next stop, Indian Hills. This is a par 35 9-hole course located just 2 miles west of Spirit Lake. It's got rolling hills, blind tee spots, and the most terrifying postage stamp par 3 in the country. Whether you're a scratch golfer or just looking for a relaxed afternoon on a golf cart, Indian Hills is worth play. Now, most people have no idea that a PGA Top 100 teaching pro runs a course here in the Lakes area. That's Okoboji View in Spirit Lake. 18 holes overlooking West Okoboji, run by Kurt Schnell, who's also in the Iowa Golf Hall of Fame. After your round, you hit Pub 19 on the deck overlooking the course. Wondering if there are any Pro-Am golf tours ever in the Okoboji area? Brooks Golf Course in Okoboji. It's a 27-hole course, 3 different 9-hole layouts, bent grass fairways, sitting right between West and East Okoboji, next to Lake Okoboji Resort and Conference Center, right off of Highway 71. Brooks hosts the Dakota Tour Okoboji Open Pro-Am tournament every year. It's pretty cool to see the talent that shows up to golf in that event. The last of the traditional courses happens to be my favorite, Emerald Hills. Emerald Hills is a premier 18-hole, challenging players course in Arnold's Park, known for tight tree-lined fairways and fast greens. Beyond the championship caliber layout, the course is loved by locals for its welcoming, relaxed atmosphere and the top-notch pro staff and clubhouse. Now, let's cover the golf courses for the kiddos and families to enjoy. And those are the mini golf courses. Watch this if you've got kids who get bored on vacation. Okoboji offers mini golf that kids will beg you to go back to. Pirates Cove in Arnold's Park is a pirate-themed 18-hole course with waterfalls and caverns right next to the amusement park. And Treasure Village is a 27-hole course built back in 1973 with all kinds of crazy hazards. So whether you're a scratch golfer chasing a tournament, or you just want to take the family out for 9 holes and ice cream, it's all right here. Also, if golf course living is what you're looking for, call or text me. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have or get you a list of what properties are currently available. This next activity you have to travel 20 minutes for, but it's well worth it. It's dirt track racing. Now, not everyone wants to spend every night doing this, but a few times a summer, it's always fun to bring the family to the track and watch a field of cars battle under the lights. Which leads us 20 minutes south of the lakes to Clay County Fair Speedway in Spencer, Iowa. It's a large 3/8 mile high-banked clay oval track. Most weeks you're watching 5 IMCA classes. You got the modifieds, stock cars, sport mods, hobby stocks, and sport compacts. Then on bigger nights like during the fair, they bring in the tri-state late models and the sprint cars. And that's when the place really comes alive. Quick little fun fact, I myself race dirt track, and I have raced at Clay County many times. I run hobby stock. In the video you're seeing, I am the 28 car, the all-black car, also the car that gets spun out fighting for the win. Now, while this night wasn't all that fun for me as a driver, for the fans, it was a heck of a race to watch. So when I tell you it's a blast, I'm not reading from a brochure. I'm telling you from my personal experience. Now, one night I look forward to every year is the Salute to Veterans race at Clay County Speedway, which will take place July 22nd, 2026, presented by Hunting with Heroes. Jason and all the volunteers and staff put a lot of work into this event to give back to our veterans. Whether you like racing or not, this one event is much more than just racing. It's giving back to those who fight to protect our freedom. It runs every year and it's for a great cause. This event spans over 3 separate nights at 3 different tracks. Make sure to check that out. You can get more info for the whole event on their Facebook page, which is Hunting with Heroes. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below. Now, here's the thing, even if your whole family isn't into racing. It's still a great night out. The food, the noise, the lights. I mean, kids usually absolutely love it. You grab a seat in the grandstands, you grab some food and a beverage, and for a few hours, you watch cars compete with some of the best in the sport, trading paint while going 70 to 120 miles an hour. It's that let's do something different type of fun. And now the reason most people come here in the first place. Lake days. This is where Okoboji just blows everything else out of the water. No pun intended. You've got a whole chain of lakes to play on. It's hard to believe, but some of the cleanest blue water in the country is sitting in Iowa. That's West Okoboji. It's the crown jewel, the spot for boating and water sports. East Okoboji runs right alongside it. Shallower and more laid back. Great for cruising. Then there's Big Spirit, which sits north of East Okoboji. It's the biggest of them all. A little quieter, fantastic for fishing, and getting away from the weekend crowds. Then you've got Upper and Lower Gar and Minnewaska. Plus, don't forget about Silver Lake over in Lake Park. That's a lot of water for one little area. Here's the best part for somebody just moving here. If you're thinking you need lakefront to live the lake life, you honestly don't. The public beaches up here are unreal. Pikes Point on West Okoboji has one of the most popular swim beaches around. Gull Point State Park has a beautiful, calm beach. Emerson Bay has a sand beach and a boat ramp. Terrace Park just got a full renovation with expanded parking and new amenities. And it's fed by cold springs, so the water stays refreshing even on the hottest days. And up on Big Spirit, you've got Marble Beach and Orleans Beach, just to name a few. Most of these have free boat ramps as well. Now, let's say you want to get out on the water. You don't have to own a thing. There are several rental shops. Make Awake Water Sports out at Village West rents speedboats, deck boats, pontoons, jet skis, paddle boards, kayaks, you name it. They do hourly rentals, and they've got an 8, an 18, a 25, and a 50-hour boat and jet ski packages. And they also have 4-hour kayak and paddle boat packages. Parks Marina is another company that has a wide variety of rental options as well. There's also Extreme Water Sports that offers parasailing, ski boats, tubes, wakeboards, that type of stuff. And if you don't want to drive the boat at all, there are rental companies with captain boats like Boji Boat Rentals that'll pick you up anywhere on the lake and run the boat for you the whole day. Most pontoon, tri-toons, and ski boat rentals start around $75 an hour and can get up to $225, just depending on how long you plan to rent it, whether or not you want a captain to drive you around, options like that. If you split it with a group of people for the day, it really is an inexpensive way to get out on the water. Imagine a pontoon, a sandbar, lunch by the boat, and a sunset. That's just a normal Saturday here. And don't sleep on the fishing. These lakes are some of the best in Iowa. Walleye, northern, smallmouth bass, perch, bluegills, and crappies. There's a state fish hatchery on Big Spirit that stocks walleye and pike across the whole state. When the lakes freeze, ice fishing here is a whole season of its own. Many people plan their entire year around 1 week here for vacation. And you'd get it every single day when you move here. So for anyone who might be looking to get out of the big city, but is nervous to make the move, or maybe someone who might be looking at a job promotion or a job transfer and would be relocated here, I only covered a fraction of all there is to do and enjoy in the Iowa Great Lakes area. I can confidently say there's something to enjoy and do for everyone. So let's bring it back to where we started. You're worried you're giving something up, and I get it. Leaving a city feels like a big trade, and change is never easy, no matter what the situation is. But look at what's actually here. The second biggest attraction in the state. National concerts by the water. More golf than you could play in the summer. Dirt track racing. And a chain of lakes that people drive hundreds of miles just to spend a weekend on. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the hard part isn't finding something to do in the Iowa Great Lakes. There's something to do here every single day. The hard part is deciding which option to choose to do for the day. And remember, this was just a few things. Just a short list. If you want me to do a deeper dive on anything in particular, like restaurants, the trails, winter stuff, you name it, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video on it. And if you're sitting in Des Moines or Omaha or any big city right now thinking, maybe this is the year I finally make the move, let's talk. I'd be happy to answer any questions and help you navigate making the move. My number's right here on the screen and in the description. Send me an email, shoot me a text or call, or use the link in the description to book a call with me at a time that works for you. I'd be happy to help you any way I can on your real estate journey. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on the Okoboji area.